All right, so we are on day 4 of this sourdough bread journey. Looks a little different because Berkeley has gone back to St. Louis for a couple weeks to do school. So it's me. Ooh, this smells very soury. Okay, so I'm gonna weigh this. And so I've been doing a little bit of research. So now it's at 650. So the jar itself weighs 430, and we actually want to be doing a 1:1 ratio. So 1 part sourdough starter, 1 part flour, and 1 part water. So what I'm going to need to do is actually empty out more of the starter today than I had Berkeley do the other days. So there are some nice bubbles, which is awesome. It's almost like a Play-Doh consistency now, maybe a little lighter than that. That's way too thin, okay? So this is because I made the mistake. So we're gonna go down to 430 plus 50 is 480. So let me get some of this out of here. I don't think it's ruined. I think we just need to do a bit of a restart. So that's 596. Oh, I got a lot more to take out. Let's keep on taking out. So this sourdough journey I'm doing with my daughter, Berkeley. She's 14, she turns 15 in just a couple of weeks. It's hard to believe. Anyway, she and I both decided we kind of wanted to do sourdough. We came to it independently. This is not going to be very much starter in here, which is fine. All right, we're trying to get to 480. Right now we're at 508, so just a tiny bit more. And Berkeley decided she wanted to name the starter Bertha. So everybody has funny names for their starters. And she decided she wanted to call this one Bertha. We're at 502. So very, very, very close. So just 20 more grams. We are measuring in grams. I don't think it really makes a difference what you measure in, as long as you measure consistently. That's 496. Let's see how much this is. Trying to get down to 480, 490, getting super close. 483, close enough. All right, now I'm gonna tear this out so that I can put in 50 grams of flour. Again, I'm using the King Arthur flour that on the internet seems to be the most popular flour to use for sourdough. I'm using the bread flour. So I think that there's some debate about if you want to use bread flour or if you want to use an unbleached all-purpose flour. I have just opted to use this bread flour, which has a little bit more of the protein than does the all-purpose flour. So this is my first time of ever making sourdough starter. So we're just playing this by ear. I'm at 44, so just a tiny bit more. Got to get up to 50. 45, 47, 48, 49, tiny bit more. It's gonna be too much, I can't use this whole spoon. 50, okay, perfect. So I have the perfect amount of starter. I have the correct amount of flour. So what I need to do now is I need to add the water. So we are on a well system here. You're not supposed to use regular tap water, but I'm on a well. And so I'm tearing my digital scale again. So we're gonna just use this. This is what we've used all along. So we're gonna go up to 50. Okay, so we're at 11, 22, 35, 52, perfect. All right, I'm gonna stir this up. Yeah, this already smells better. It smells less soury. I know that it's sourdough, but I don't think we need it to smell quite so sour. And it's also kind of looking, this is better. This is kind of like more of a, I don't know, this is almost like a Play-Doh consistency. The other one was pretty darn runny. And I know why, because I messed up. I didn't add enough of the flour and water to the starter before. So we're gonna scrape down the sides as much as we can. Tomorrow we might need to change the jar so that it looks nice and clean. Making sure that we incorporate everything. Oh yeah, this is much better. Okay, so I have my starter. So this is day 4, might be really day 3. Tomorrow I will also bring up a rubber band. I keep the rubber bands in the basement. I'm gonna bring up one. We'll put it on so that we'll know exactly how much it's risen from day to day. Okay, so we're gonna put on the lid. So it does need to be covered. So you put it on all the way and then go back a turn so that it does have some room to breathe. The house here is at 64 degrees. The temperature of this needs to be around 75. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it in the microwave, not to start it, just so that it's a little bit warmer in the microwave than it is out here. Another 24 hours, we'll check on it again. All right, so we have all of this discard sourdough. This cannot go into the pipes. If it goes into the pipes, it will clog up the pipes. So I just put this into the trash can, throw it away, clean off my utensils and the bowl as best as I can, making sure that I don't clog up my pipes. All right, see you tomorrow.